Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Recent games have been nothing special. So let's improve, let's work on our improvements, let's play solid games. Let's roll! The key is to not blunder. Can I play without blundering? That's a question, right? So what do we have here? Let's do d4. What's this, Italy? Yep. Not sure what this is. Maybe like here. So if I go here, that's fine probably. Okay. Can do this. Can also just take. And we kind of do like a Queen's Gambit accepted. Same thing. Okay. This feels very natural. I'll be challenged by this. Then I have to decide if I take. It will double the pawns. Let's try what happens. Let's see what happens. Are we willing to give up? Can also stay here until I get challenged. Then I have to decide. If I go here, I get chased. Now then I'm gonna probably castle on this side. Okay, if I go here, how do you defend this? Could actually jump here now. So if I go here and they jump here, could take. They take back. Can also go back here now, but then I get chased here. You know, I can just also totally ignore. Shut the gate. Just continue developing. Okay, maybe go here. Then I get chased, I come back. I go here. And we could exchange this. If I take now, take back. I go here. They defend this pawn. I could take this. That's fine. That is fine. Actually, they've got two defenders now. I can give a check. They go here. Take. Takes back. I do not want to exchange this guy probably. Can do this with this idea. I'm gonna preserve this. I don't want to exchange because now I lost the dark bishop. Okay, give this and then come back here. Okay, let's see. CCT, check. That's a check. CCTs, check. Captures. Can we capture anything? Nope. Threat. Is there any threat? I don't see any. Let's follow CCT. Okay. I could go back here. If I take back, that would help them. I'll go here. Because now I stole this diagonal from the opponent, right? Next, developing this. And see, let's see what the opponent does. They have to go forward here to fade this guy, probably. So I'll go here. Next, I could castle. And then later on in the future, I can go after this guy, maybe. It all depends. I don't care about that. I can go here. I can also force this. Double their pawns. We'll open the rook. But there will be double pawns. It's actually a free pawn, right? If I get check, I will come back. Okay. So there's a double attack. Can go here. They'll reinforce. Then I go here. They take. I take. Okay. Can also go here first. Can also exchange the queen. But there will be a blunder probably because they've got two guys here. So either this or even this. This makes more sense. I'm exposing myself to this, but I know I can take here. Okay, now I could exchange, right? I still have double problem here. This probably. Let's see. If I go here, I take back. I still have two defenders. Yeah, that should work. I just have to take back with this. They wanna put pressure. So if I castle, they come back here. But then I can escape. Take. And then I go somewhere else. Yeah, out of the pin. So now this works, right? Check. Now let's take the time. This is important. So check, he takes. I take back. This one doesn't have defender though. Okay, that doesn't work. If I take now, I'm revealing myself to this. Actually, I do have defender here. Okay, so this, and that's it. Blunder check. Take. So here, let's say here. If he takes, I take back. He retakes, and I give check. That should work. Hopefully I didn't miscalculate. He's forced to take. Whatever I said take. Is a checky poo. Well, hopefully it works. Let's see what happens. That's the beauty when they're castled and they're not. Gives you that little something. Okay. Makes probably perfect sense to kick the knight away. He takes me, I take him, I'm safe. This is all covered, he cannot go anywhere here. If he goes here, I take him, he takes me back. I go here. It's good to have this knight here. can also just enclose. They've got 3 attackers. If I go here, it's got 1 and 2 attackers. He can go here though. I probably want to develop something. Let's see, I can force him. He can go here, he could go here. He has to go somewhere else. If he takes me, I take back. Totally safe. I'm down on time, but you do have to calculate this through. The last thing I want to do is to blunder something. And once this guy is gone, I can always come back. I mean, going this way. I can just come back, be totally safe. Could attack me here. Okay. Let's calculate. This. 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 I cannot take, I could take here. They give me knight and bishop for a rook. Sounds like a better deal, but I have a double pawns here. It's probably blunder, right? Honestly. So I do this. He takes me back. Then I do this. He could go here though. Let's think this through. This, 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 invasion. This is probably making the most sense. He retakes. Palm, palm, palm. Palm, 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 palm. Let's also lock him in. Palm, palm. Palm. Now they will attack me. Let's see, palm. Let's keep it simple, right? It's this overthinking always. Palm. Palm. Pom pom. I don't want to allow that probably. Invasion. Pom. 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 And he takes this. So maybe this again. Let's go back to it. He still will invade though with this. Tough choices. If I don't take him, he'll take me here, which is no big deal. So go here. He takes me. It's probably fine. I don't want to allow invasion. So I'll probably go here. He has to take. I take back. I do want to keep that open file. I'm not giving it up. And now I'll have to speed up. But 15 plus 10, don't worry about the time. Once you figure out the first 20 moves, if you don't blunder, you start taking things a little bit faster. This is kind of the time to make a blunder, right? Things are kind of complicated. One covers the other one, here, there. You have to really calculate. Now, if he doesn't take me one way or the other, there's multiple pieces under attack here. He probably has to take here. This would be my guess. Which is fine with me, because it opens the king. And I'm no longer on the back rank. I still maintain the... Yep. Next, you probably has to take this. And I just retake. There's nothing else to do, I think. This one is under attack. This one is under attack. But tunnel vision does happen, and you start overcalculating, and you stop seeing things. Happens to me. Has happened to me quite a lot recently, for some unknown reason. So let's see. Let's see what happens next. Simple. We'll be play here. Okay, so if I go here now, how do you protect this? You cannot go here. Get 2 on the attack, right? Something's gonna fall here. this. 2 pawns up, that should do. I would give him the file here though. So I said this. He does this, but this is all safe here. As long as I don't allow him to take this back pawn somehow, but I would have 2 pieces on it. And here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is fine. Now it's gonna be endgame. Turned out recently to be my weakness. You probably have to go here. I could still go here. Then he's kind of forced to... I don't know where he goes from here. He can go here, can go here. He would have to go here. Can I take? Okay. Okay, this is a blunder. The opponent forgot about the bishop. Can just take easily. I'm gonna focus on this guy probably. So this. 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 That should work. I'll just leave the rook here. Can also just move up and forget about it. In fact, attack it actually. So this. If he goes here, I'll do this. He takes me, I take, and then come back. That's not gonna work. Just go here. Or even here. Yeah, this should be over. After the opponent blundered this bishop, this is totally safe here. There's only 1 piece left. I have a pass pawn here. This is pretty much resignable. Can always take here next. If they go down, I can just take again this. I could have even gone here. Oh, actually, no, hold on. Okay. Okay. Let's take. Just take here. He gives me check. I go here, no big deal. Do I want to allow him to go there? Another pawn. Why not? And next I'm gonna enclose him, so he can escape. And once I enclose, he's gonna be trapped. This rook is not gonna break through here. Let's do that. Is there something else here? Let's double check. This doesn't work. Let's just go for this. Now he's trapped. Now I'm gonna promote. Close here. Maybe first here. Let's see. Here. 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 Yeah, I'll just go for this. It's not gonna do much. Yeah. I've got two defenders here. This probably. This is over. It is definitely over. Queen is coming. That doesn't do much. Now this, and we take the rook. Resignation time. Okay. I could read the opponent's mind. Time to resign. So the last piece they fought until the last moment. Let's review. Let's look at the analysis. It was pretty clean, so I expect some normal accuracies, not some crazy 60% evaluation. 87.6, pretty good. Although there was something that went a little south here. Okay, so I had a major advantage and I let it slip. Okay, let's review. I'm very curious. Okay, this is fine. Queen's Gambit. I don't know what you call it. Exchange or whatever. Pinning this guy here. Okay, computer. No sure what that means. The yellow, I have no idea what it means. I cannot go here yet. So why is it showing me some new setting in the analysis, I guess, that chess.com added. Okay, I took. This was just to prevent any type of anything, so I can actually develop my knight. Okay, that took over this diagonal, which I wanted. Developing. This was, it was the other way around. So instead of this, keep the bishop, take first here, then checky poo. Wow, okay, now I see why. They have to cover. And then I kind of go there. I go here probably, right? Nope. So take. So what do you do here? I cannot go here with the queen, unfortunately. So why is this? I can get check still, yeah. So I have to kind of prevent that. Not sure. Maybe just take. Nope, it's not the best. Not losing, but yeah. He needs to move somewhere. No longer any check possible, and then I will castle. It's 1+, but somehow totally winning. The situation I have to review. The computer doesn't show me what the. This is not the best. It's an inaccuracy. So maybe this. This is excellent. Now, can I move here? Yeah, because checky poo, I can always do what? Check. This one's under attack, but it's covered. So I can just what? Move the king. Okay, so no castling. All right. Okay, well, that's the combination then. All right, well, that did not happen. I took with the bishop. And I went back. Now they start piling up. I was considering this. But I thought this one, yeah, it's the exposure to the rook. But I figured later I could give a check maybe and get out of it, which is exactly what happened. So this is not, this is a mistake. You don't want to be under the empty. Yeah. You want to reserve it for the rook and maybe potentially the other rook later on to double up. Okay, so this is inaccuracy. This is fine. Now I'm covering my bet. And now castling, I'm safe. And 1 pawn up, a little advantage, but not too much. So the advantage disappeared by not giving those checks, by losing the bishop. Now this is the way out of it. You take and you are out of it. And from here on, it was just fine. This wasn't like... Okay, I was considering this, and this, right? And you'll be another pawn up. I just didn't feel like losing the second rook for some reason, but I do have those 2 minor pieces, and they'll be very powerful. But I just want to keep those 2 rooks. So this is fine. It's not losing. I keep the open file. I didn't want to lose the file. Now this is a blunder right here. A mistake. But okay. So here, this is the best actually. You don't allow any... I was thinking if I take, and they take, I just come back here. And it will be boom, boom. It's totally winning, so it's not a bad. But computer thinks it's keep it closed, keep it totally, keep the rook out of the game. and maintain your rook. Somehow it gives you an advantage. And it's all good. And just march. Because there is now no counterplay. If the rook comes here, I come here. If the rook comes back to go after this guy, I move up. I'm covering by this knight. This is totally lost. And this was a nice fork, nicely done. Okay, let's wrap it up. It was about time to have a nice, decent game after I have been playing some really bad games with blunders and positional endgame mistakes. Some of the games were okay, but then one little move in the endgame and it's over. So finally, one clean game. This feels good, I'm not gonna lie. But you don't want to be too emotional about games either. It's just a game. It's on a computer. Don't worry about it too much if you lose. Anyway, I will see you in the next game, and bye-bye.